Hi everyone, my name is Lily and welcome back to my channel. Today I actually ended up getting a commission for a character from the show Code Geass? You guys, I've never seen it, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I also don't really know the character at all, but please enjoy this process. I am still undecided whether or not I want to be recording and uploading original character artwork. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I don't know if there's like really people who want to see it. It's different whenever I do character designs, whenever I do like redesigns and stuff like that, which I have a video coming out maybe it was last week. I had a video come out last week where I designed a new character, and I think that's different than just doing OC art, but I don't know if there's like a market for it, if like people want to see it. But anyway, this character was a lot of fun to draw, and I ended up drawing some of it on stream. So if I have like a little pauses or whatever, this because I was talking to the chat, which I do stream. By the way, I don't stream very often because I am still trying to get back into it, and I'm super busy like all the time, so I don't have a lot of time to stream, but I try to whenever I can. And yeah, so I have it linked down below if you want to check it out. I don't like I said, I don't stream very often, but when I do, I stream on Twitch. So with that being said, I did realize after doing the line art, actually a viewer told me that the head looked really small, and I didn't realize like I know I draw heads too small, at least in the sketch process, because I'm sure you've seen me resize a head about 30 million times, but they pointed it out that it looked really small in the line art, and I didn't even realize it. So whenever I went to resize it, which you'll see here in a little bit, it looked way crazy. Like, it looked so much better whenever I resized it. So that's definitely something I have to be more conscious of in my art in the future. Let's see. As of recording this, like as of today, it's the 15th when I record this, I'm doing this sketchbook challenge. However, that commissions do take priority over that because I'm getting paid for those and not for the sketchbook. So if I delay a couple of days, or if I like mess up and skip a day or two, it's because of commission work. And that's just something, you guys, that I can't control. It's not a matter of my own perseverance, it's a matter of prioritization. And I always prioritize commissions over every other type of art, so. Because to me, someone is paying for a product, and if that product doesn't get delivered on time, then it's like maybe not worth it, you know? I don't know, it just seems like a solid business practice to do that first. So that's what I did. I drew this over the course of a couple of days, 2 days I think. And one day, yesterday was the first day I worked on it, and my boyfriend actually ended up getting the day off of work because of, well, I mean, he's got like insomnia really bad, so he doesn't ever sleep. So he stayed home, and I didn't have any time to work on my sketchbook yesterday, so I'm going to try to catch up today, but if I get more commissions to do, then of course they will take priority. And I just think that is a solid business practice for anybody in the freelance community. Speaking of the freelance community and business practices, I am still a few weeks away from getting the printer. I know, it's like the printer saga from hell. I did spend a little bit of the money that I was going to spend on the printer, and I think I mentioned this in one of my sketchbook videos. I spent some of the money on that to subscribe to Epidemic Sound, which is really amazing. service for YouTubers. If you pay your subscription every month, it covers a certain amount of viewers, and you get like whatever music that you want for your videos, and you don't have to, you just pay the subscription fee, and then you're allowed to use it in your YouTube videos, like for like monetization and stuff. Like, definitely check it out. Like, I'm not sponsored from it or anything, but I just really think it's a good service, especially if you are like me and you can't pay $100 a track to license permanently, or however much they are, variable. But definitely check them out, because that's what I'm going to be using for my music from now on. And a little bit more about this drawing. I did struggle a little bit, especially at the beginning with the pose and then the head and stuff. I think a big reason for that is because I've been doing so much traditional stuff trying to work on this sketchbook, that even though I'd not drawn in probably digitally in like 5 days or so, it was still insane like how much I lost from just the 5 days of not drawing. It just felt stiff and hard to manage what I was doing. So drawing every day, or drawing almost every day, I'm realizing now how important it is for me, how crucial it is to my success and my goals to draw every day, even if it's sketchbook work or whatever. But I still feel like if I don't do it frequently, I'll lose, you know, all that I've worked on in the past couple of months. Actually, you guys, I've been drawing consistently for about a year and a couple months, which is, it's a big deal for me because I've had a lot of crappy things happen in the past, which I won't go into, but like a lot of crappy things. Like, to give you guys a little bit of a hint, I guess, I had a family member who struggled with addiction. I had to work to take care of myself when I was younger. There's just a lot of reasons like why I was unable to draw consistently for a long time. And, you know, mental health does play a little bit of a part in it, and not having solid goals to work towards does have a little bit to do with it. But now I'm at a point where I'm able to, and like things are fine, things have like cleared up, you know, the family members clean now, completely sober, which is good, you know, so everything like has worked out. But during the time that I was going through these things, drawing did not take priority, as happens when you go through, you know, hardships. You know, you have to prioritize certain things over others, and for me, I prioritize survival, and that's just the way it is. Not to get too serious on you guys, like, it's fine, like, everything's good, but I'm proud of myself for not giving up, is what I'm trying to say. It's not something that I've been able to say I can accomplish. But to have drawn, excuse me, to have drawn consistently for over a year feels really good. Even if some months I just did commissions and I didn't do any personal art, that's fine for me. I'm just glad that I was able to do something. I've drawn at least one illustration a month at the minimum, and I think actually for like the minimum month I did 2 or 3, even though they were commissions. But I don't know, you guys, it's been nice. I feel like I finally have a direction to go, and I feel like I finally know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I've never felt that way, or at least not in a long time. I just hope that life won't kick me in the nads and I'll have to stop again. But no, I honestly think that it's taken me years to get here, and probably longer than most people my age, but going through these hardships really taught me what I want out of life, like what makes me happy and what I feel like I need to do. And you know, this is it. So I'm gonna try my best in the coming months to achieve my goals, and I hope that you can also set goals for yourself and achieve them to the best of your ability. Because at the end of the day, you know, working hard is kind of important, and you're not gonna get anywhere unless you work hard. I mean, if you're like silver spoon or whatever, then perhaps, probably, but if you're like me and you grew up poor and, you know, everyone around you had their issues and you had to basically live out of your car at the age of 16, like, having a clear direction that's not being a deadbeat it's pretty good. Again, not to get too serious or to say too many personal things. I know that can make some people uncomfortable, but I'm just proud of how far I've come with my art, and I'm proud that I've stuck with it and I'm not giving up. And now I have, you know, as of this year, I've decided on some concrete goals that I want to achieve. So it's good. You know, things get better, and I'm learning that. And even though I have bad days, I can still say at least I accomplished something, you know. So I feel like, you guys, in every video I feel like I talk about really serious stuff. So maybe I need to, like, not. Maybe I need to come up with more lighthearted topics, but I talk about whatever's on my mind, really. And, you know, today it's progress. Tomorrow it could be scissors. I don't know. I said scissors because I have them like right next to me. But if there's any specific topics that you guys want me to just chat about, let me know, because I'm pretty much open to anything. I guess my point in talking about these difficult subjects is I just want people to know that they aren't alone while they're going through it. I know I've said this in, like, at least especially my mental health video, but I want people to know that it does get better, and that, you know, just don't give up. If you can get through the hardest parts of your life so far, you can do anything. You just have to put your mind to it and work hard. And especially hard if you're like me and you weren't, you know, given a lot. You weren't dealt a very good hand. Make the best of what you have, and eventually success will come. That's what I think. So, not to get, you know, lecturing. I feel like every time I feel like I'm lecturing you guys, and I'm so sorry if it feels that way. I just have a lot I want to say. Also, for me, it's easier to talk about these sort of things than it is to just talk about small talk, or just like, oh yeah, today it rained, I saw a bird, you know, that sort, which I like those sort of things, you know, it's simple and pleasant. But for me, I think about these deeper things so often, and they're so relevant to why I do what I do. To not talk about them would be doing myself an injustice, and learning how to speak proper English would be a good idea. But I just want you guys to know that you're not, if you're going through stuff, you're not alone, and it'll get better. It might not feel like it, but it does eventually, or you get used to it, in which case it won't bother you as much, and then that's something. Oops, sorry about that. I have kind of been thinking about doing a more traditional stuff lately, and I don't know if you guys are like at all interested in that, because I'm not nearly as good traditionally, but we'll see. I kind of want to do like a cheap art supplies challenge, or maybe work with colored pencils more. I don't know. We'll see. But really quick, I do want to go ahead and plug my Patreon and my Twitter and Instagram. If you back me on Patreon or support me on Patreon, then you get cool stuff. And I upload on Twitter and Tumblr. Or not, yeah, no. Twitter and Instagram. I can't even remember my own social media. I upload to Twitter and Instagram pretty frequently. At least, you know, whenever I do an illustration or a piece. So check me out. The links are below. And if you're a young or a new creator, check out Epidemic Sound. I think it's $15 per month to cover like up to 15,000 views. So it's worth for show. And like this video if you want to see more traditional stuff. Or like this video if you don't mind me talking about serious topics. Because I probably won't stop talking about them, but I want to maybe intermittently talk about things that aren't so serious. So I'd like your input, and I'll do whatever you guys want to do because I can talk about anything forever. So, especially food. Like, I could do a whole 30-minute video just talking about food. It would be like so fun. But yeah, what did you guys think of this fan art? I don't even think I know the character's name. But it's fine because it was fun to draw and the outfit was really fun to draw. And at least the character was physically like interesting, like her design was interesting, so. I don't really have anything else to say for the rest of the video, so just enjoy the music, and I'll be back at the end to tell you a few more things. Well guys, that about wraps it up. Do check out my March sketchbook challenge and my previous videos. I try to post at least once a week. I'm more than likely going to be posting more than once a week with everything that's going on. So please check that out if you're interested, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You know, I would really appreciate it. It would help me out, and it, you know, doesn't take any of your time to just click a button, just little button clicking action. Subscribe, check out my links, you know, let me just plug myself, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.